about to put toe to leather and get this thing started. On the run from inside his own 5. The Blazers offense will get the first possession of the game. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll try to pop the draw. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
Listen, guys, this is one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. Maybe they're trying to catch the defense napping by going goal line and running the football. Not a lot of success on that last play.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Blazers decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So Florida Atlantic's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
And here comes the offense on second down. Looking for a man, it's Dixon. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, going up top. They're working that left side.
All right, we got the completion. We got some yardage. We got some positive yards. Now we're in fourth and manageable. And you dang right, we're going for this puppy. We got our fourth down play ready to roll. We're calling it in.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the tight end. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in and week out, working on those critical down and distances, third downs. And
touchdown, UAB! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They marched 78 yards down the field, and they closed it going up top for the final few inches in the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Pocket starts to collapse. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding.
It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. The quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle, short of the stick, setting up fourth down.
He's got a first down and maybe a lot more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, to give, looking for room. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on. Period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Looking to throw, it's Dixon. They're bringing heat. Oh, he makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The Owls getting set on 1st and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Castellanos. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. They're trying to get to him. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. And the Owls are moving quickly down the field. Give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Bean. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds his man. And stampeding through the defense. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Red pass, it's complete. And he motors into the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
UAB regains possession. The Blazer offense back onto the field. Fires to the middle. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. He wants to throw. Gets it out fast. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, dude.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Quick completion to the right. Open space at the 25. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. The huge explosive play put him right on the doorstep, and now they've got to punch it in. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UAB.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense. You know, the field's about 53 yards wide. Got to kick it between those 53 yards, or else the drive will start on the 40. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. From the gun, running back on the move. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Dixon. Gets it out quickly. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Quarterback extends the play. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Hey, it's a heads-up play right there. Trying to scramble, you're trying to make something happen. Nobody's open. You're not going to be able to get out of bounds. Just protect yourself. Get down on the ground, get what you can get, and live to play another day.
Got his man on the right. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
He's looking to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bean. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. But a little time, lets it go. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. The give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they wanted now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by 10 over Arizona. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Quickly complete. They'll immediately call timeout.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He caught it. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton.
And the Blazers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Tackled immediately after the catch. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Back to pass, it's Dixon. Right down the middle. Pulls it in. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Motion from the offense. The aerial assault continues. He looks that one in nicely. Oh, it's on the ground. High ball. Oh, and he's able to get it back and saves himself a rear end chewing. The drive continues after that fumble scare sent the offensive coordinator's blood pressure into orbit. He's going to pass on 2nd down. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a 1st down. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. Touchdown Owls! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
And I tell you what, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The analytics nerds say the goal was at least 4 yards on 1st and 10. The play action fake. Good timing on the quick out. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Floats it out in space. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. He's looking to throw. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, you got to be careful when you're running the draw play because you're hoping those defensive ends get way up the field, thinking it's pass. Didn't happen that time, and the defense was able to get a negative play.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab down the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And they're able to get him on the ground. And the Blazers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's got him in the flat. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground, right up the gut, looking for 6. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. Looking for the score. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
The give to the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Dixon. Quick strike complete.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Got his man quickly. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Fast motion from the offense. He's going to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. On second down, he'll let it fly. Scrambling away. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to take off. At the 20, he's got space. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. First down for this offense. Going with the ground game left. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Completes it in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. The defense is going to dare them to throw the ball. They know the offense is trying to run out the clock. Got his man on the right. Bringing the heat. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Reeled it in and just made the house call. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Let's see. He can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
A strike downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Blazers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep, Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. And it's caught! Touchdown, Blazers!
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy
trying to get the two. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the two-point try. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, though.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the W.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the